Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of March 16th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos, and of course the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing that. It truly is beautiful to see. It's so nice to read and answer all the messages that you leave me. I thank you very much for taking your time out of your day to do that for me. And at this time I'd like to wish everybody a happy St. Paddy's Day. I hope everyone enjoys this week, full of love, prosperity, and happiness. All right. Ooh, and the Tempter. So changing some things, trying some new ways of doing things, understanding that something around you needed to change and you're willing to dabble in it, try a little bit, have some new experiences. But you're doing okay with this because this is the beginning of something new. You know, you're finding the balance as you go forward in your life. Things seem to be going this week much more harmonious for you. Like you're getting along with people. Things seem to be coming into more easily flow, you know, and you're finding what everything means to you personally this week without outside interferences. And the Nine of Swords, yes. Taking a time out, rest, relaxation, need some time for yourself. You've been overthinking, overanalyzing something to death here. And it definitely took a toll on you. So now you're having to recoup. This could be some of you coming back from having some sort of surgery. So you're realizing that, okay, now going forward from here, I need to start to take care of myself. So you're getting out of that anxiety mode, stressing, worrying, analyzing things that in most cases haven't even happened or probably won't. But you're stressing about a lot of things this week. Understanding that you need to relax more, go forward with a little more faith in yourself. And the Three of Rods, some of you are thinking about traveling overseas, you know, to destinations unknown. Some of you, you're going back to do some research on your lineage. Oh boy, I got a tough time with that one. Your inheritance, where you came from, who you are, you know, all that sort of thing. Others of you, this could be job related. You know, you put some resumes out there to the universe, to different places, and you have now got a response which requires you to make a response in turn. So you're looking at that. And this could be working for somebody overseas as well, for some of you. But you can stay where you're at and do it on computers now, which is wonderful. You know, you don't have to physically actually move to that area. You can stay right where you are and still run a productive business. And the Seven of Rods, yeah, standing your ground. There's a decision that you have made for your own future, and you're not backing down from it. You're realizing that this is your turn. You're standing behind what you're saying, you know, what the steps are that you're taking, and you're not having any regrets about it. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. So there's an offer coming in for sure for many of us to travel. And this could be just a short distance. You know, this is usually by ocean. So some of you may be looking into taking a cruise or been invited to one. This could also be the beginning of a new romance for some of you, like, you know, puppy love, that sort of thing, and something that turns into much more as the future goes. But this could be somebody approaching you, you know, and letting you know that, hey, I got a crush on you, I like you, they want to help you, they want to guide you, all those sort of things. And they're willing now to put their extension out to you and let you know how they truly feel about you. Or this could you in turn being doing this to somebody else. Trying to get communications clear to someone else of how you truly think of them. And not always in the workplace. This could be, you've had your eye on the neighbor across the street for a long time, that sort of thing. So you are really stepping forward here for yourself. And the Emperor, yes, clear thinking, determination. You definitely made a judgment call this week for yourself. This is relationships, stability, structure. You follow the rules. You expect everyone else to do the same. And you're protecting what is yours. You're in control. And you're very focused this week on trying to make sure your future from this date on goes much more smoothly for you and yours. So you're sitting back right now looking at where you're at in your life, what you have accomplished so far, and what your expectations are at the end. So you're understanding that this is okay to get going forward, and it makes you feel much more stronger about your decisions. Oh yeah, look at that. The King of Swords. Definitely stepping forward. You're flooded with all kinds of new ideas. If there's problems, you're attacking them. You're feeling very much organized this week to get things in your future on a more stable grounds. And you're making sure that everybody around you is on the exact same wavelength. If things are not clear enough for them, you will speak up and let them realize that this is your reality now going forward. Things are going to be much more structured, understanding that situations are going to have to change around you. And this can be at home, workplace, family, friends, relationships of all sorts. But you're speaking your mind, and you don't normally do that very often. But you want the clarity out there. You want no mistakes going forward from here. You want people to realize who you really are on the inside and what your expectations are for your future. Oh yeah, look at that. Stepping out of the shadows. Overthinking, overanalyzing, stressing, worrying, what ifs. Understanding that you have been self-doubting and self-sabotaging in many ways for a long time to yourself. And you've looked into it, like you sat down and really give it some going over, and you've realized that thinking about something too much is not going to cure it, fix it, or undo it. So you're letting it go and realizing where your strengths really are. You're getting out of your own way for a change and just going with the flow of the world and realizing that let's see what happens without me trying to course correct it before it happens. So you're getting out of your own ways, letting your mind stop running away with yourself and stepping into the light, realizing that you can't fix something that hasn't happened yet. So wow. And the Two of Pentacles, look at that. And look how much more your life will become balanced. Things will start to flow more naturally. You will calm down on the inside as well as the outside once you realize things are actually really going quite well. So you are okay with all of this change, and it helps you to relax. You're not so stressed out, worried. You have a tendency to want things to be a certain way and always trying to make it so. But right now you're realizing that that is in some cases causing you some health problems. So you're stepping away from that. You're realizing that, okay, you need to relax, understand which way this is going now, and come more around to letting things happen more easily. Yeah, the Pentacles. The fruits of your labor. The Page. Moving forward. New opportunities. Closing the doors on some deals. Moving yourself forward. Getting new arrangements, new assignments for yourself. Giving yourself permission to try new opportunities. And you're not holding yourself back. Like you're not keyholing yourself into a certain situation. You're planted your seeds very well, methodically, moving forward. You're realizing that right now you're taking care of your health because that's so important, but it's bringing you peace as you do this. So you've made some really good investments for yourself. You've calculated, thought about this for your future finances. So you are really in charge of taking care of the next evolution in your life right now. Yeah, the Knight of Rods, definitely moving forward on a new opportunity. There's vacation here, you know, excitement about your future. Some of you just want to take a trip, you know, get in your vehicle if you have one and take a drive somewhere, get on a train and just go somewhere. You just want to get out of your own way and stop dancing around different questions in your head that you haven't even gotten close to yet. So you're realizing it's time to move forward, but pick a different path. Change some things in your life. You're realizing that's the only way that you can keep yourself out of danger. And that's in all areas of your life. You know, some of you just want to take a vacation and try new exotic things, but you're realizing that you need to count to 3 before you do that. Really think about your next step, not just charge into something blindly. You're curbing your impulses much more. And the Ace of Pentacles, very nice. Opportunity, excitement, material gains, tangible goods. Wow. Your finances are really picking up. And that's good. This is a yes card from the universe that you planted the right seeds in the right place, and it is going to financially pay out for you. This could be a small windfall for some of you, you know, and it helps you to succeed in life much easier. Pick an easier path, not stressing and needing to worry about material gains all the time. Some of you are starting to take care of your health much better. You know, starting to exercise, starting to watch what you eat, all those good things about your life. But this is a whole new ball game for you, you know, and it's all about your financials for your future. And the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, moving forward, understanding that things are changing around you. There's collaboration, getting together, things are starting to change. I'm not sure why my computer is doing this. I'm hoping this is not showing up on the outer screens, so I apologize if you can see that flickering. But anyhow, back to your reading. The 3 of Pentacles is collaboration, coming together, like-minded people. Things are starting to really work out for you. And you're understanding that this new change is going to not only help you financially, but succeed in the future. Okay, and I'm going to pick you one more card so you can move forward with this week. See if we can get a little more collaboration here on what's happening. Yeah, the King of Swords. Speaking your mind. Understanding you need to, you know, that's your clarification. The 2 kings showing up there. This is a new opportunity. You know, you're taking the right path for yourself. You're addressing and facing anything that's an obstacle in your midst. If there's problems that's arising, you know, you're taking care of it right away. You're not waiting on it to continue or to grow. You're taking action on it. So you're speaking your mind. And you're making sure that you're getting the feedback from everybody else around you that this is the best thing for you. Like you're getting credit for your work well done. You're not missing an opportunity. You're making sure your finances are in good order. You're setting yourself up for a more structural future. And that's not always what you do, but you are doing it now because you want things in your life to be much more smoother, calmer, and more or less know what the outcome is going to be. And if people don't agree or, you know, see things your way, you're not worried about it. You know, you're willing to cut that out of your way in order to succeed at your future. All right, and your Oracle card. Okay. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Now, isn't that nice? And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.